Hey guys, Reality Reseller here, back with another video, and today I want to talk to you real quick about something that people don't want to hear really, but it's the grind. It's the reality of, if say you have a full-time job, you're trying to build something on the side, whatever it happens to be, if you're trying to build a business or put some systems in place, especially if you have a full-time life, a full-time job, and what it really takes, especially early on when you're starting things out. This is kind of an extreme example, but I want to tell you that sometimes this happens and it's kind of necessary. A couple days ago, super busy. I literally pulled a 18, 19-hour day of work, basically all day work, with several different things. I want to kind of talk to you about that and tell you that while that's kind of extreme sometimes, if you feel it, you have the energy, if you're in the mood and you're ready to get things rolling, you just work all day, all night. So basically, here's kind of how my day went a couple days ago. 5 a.m. wide awake, like I always am. I'm always up super early. I want to get the day started, get the day rolling, get things moving. And woke up about 5. Obviously get up, have breakfast, get ready to go. But I spent about 3 hours on my eBay Amazon business, listing products, packing things up for Amazon, listing things online, getting everything ready to go, taking pictures for eBay listings, all that. Spent about 3 hours first thing in the morning getting that going. Got ready for work. I worked a 10-hour shift at my normal job, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. So that was already a long day. By the end of that, I was cooked. I was already wiped. But you know what? I just signed up for Uber. I want to try Uber out. I heard it was a good way to make a little bit extra money. And I work in an area with a couple of college towns right nearby, one of them where my work is, and one in my hometown. So I said, well, I'll give it a shot. And so I finished up work about 9 p.m. About 20 minutes later, I was online with Uber, drove for a few hours, and didn't get home until about midnight. Okay, so that's a very long day. I mean, I started working probably 5:30 in the morning, didn't get home until about midnight, and it was a very long day. I was wiped, but you know what? I got so much done. It was so productive. It was well worth the time to get some systems going. Early on, you're going to spend a lot more time getting your businesses up and rolling. You're going to have to spend a lot more time listing things for eBay, or listing things for Amazon, or outsourcing things for eBay or Amazon, or whatever you're doing for whatever business you're in. And the more time you spend earlier on, the more seeds you're going to plant, and the more your business is going to grow, and the more you're going to reap the rewards later on. If you are, again, a lot of people are working a full-time job, they have full-time families and all that, so it's hard to find time. But guys, there's plenty of time in the day. You just have to understand that you have to get going and do it. When you start these things early on, spend the time. You're going to say, oh, I don't want to do this. I'd rather just sit down and relax and all this. And that's what most people do. They just sit down, they relax, they don't actually get anything done. But the hardest thing is just starting going. Once you start, you're good. Say it's eBay listings, okay? You just say, I don't want to list anything on eBay today. I got a bunch of stuff, I just don't feel like listing anything today. Force yourself and say, I'm just going to list one thing. I'm just going to list one thing today. That's it. Getting started and getting into your eBay room or wherever your office is. Once you list that one thing, you're going to list another one. Then you're going to list another one. And if you get 5 done, and you had no intention of doing any that day, that's a huge win, guys. It's a huge win, because if you don't list things online, you can't sell them. So early on, setting up those systems and doing the work ahead of time will pay off in the long run. Like I said, that day for me, super long day. That's a rare one that I do. An 18+ hour day of just straight work, but it was well worth it. I mean, I made a good amount of money from Uber. I listed a bunch of stuff online, sold some stuff instantly. It was a very productive day. I even spent, I forgot to say, early in the morning, I spent a good hour working on my new eBay office, my new office area, getting all that ready. So, I mean, it was a super long day in all facets of the business. So, there's going to be times you don't want to do the work, just, convince yourself, like, here's my goal, here's the reason I'm doing this, and force yourself to start, because once you start, you will continue to work. And yeah, there's going to be those days where you're not going to do anything. You have to take days off, obviously. You don't want to kill yourself, but take the time, plant the seeds early, reap your rewards. You'll be super happy you did, you guys. Once you get going, you'll keep working. So that's all I want to talk about today. Just put the work in, put the extra hours in. It can be tough, but if you do it, you'll be glad you did it in the long run. Guys, have a great day. Reality Reseller.